everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be making 3-ingredient bagels. These are so easy, so delicious, and you can make them 2 ingredients if you don't want to add any salt in this recipe. Now, the ingredients we'll be needing here are some Greek yogurt. I have also tried making these bagels with some plain, original, unflavored yogurt, and they work as well. I just prefer to use the Greek yogurt. And here we have some self-rising flour, and we also have some salt. I personally like to add a bit of salt to my bagels, but the self-rising flour does have a small amount of salt. But if you don't want to add the extra salt, you don't have to, and these can be 2 ingredients, and they are so easy. You don't have to do anything to them. Let them rise. You don't have to cook them in water and baking soda as you typically would do with a bagel. But you know, they are so good, so good. You are going to love them. So that's about it. These are the ingredients we are going to need. And you will also need a cookie sheet that has been lined with some parchment paper. And you will need your oven to be preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's about it. So let's move on to making our 3-ingredient bagels. Okay, so very simple. We are going to add all of our ingredients into a nice clean bowl, and just using our nice clean hands, we are going to mix it until it forms a nice dough. It will be tacky, but that is completely normal. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so for about 4 or 5 minutes, I kept mixing my ingredients. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, so for about 4 to 5 minutes, I was just mixing it, bringing it together in my bowl, and then I placed it on my counter without adding any extra flour or anything like that, and I just kneaded it for another 2 minutes. So it looks amazing. And this dough here will give you 4 large bagels, or if you want to make smaller bagels, it'll give you about 6. So that's up to you. You can also double the recipe. It's completely up to you. So now that's it. There's no waiting time or anything. I'm going to very lightly flour my counter with just a little bit of flour. I'm going to cut my dough here, roll it out into a log. I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces, and then I'm going to show you how I like to form my bagels. Okay, so I ended up making 6 bagels instead of the 4 larger bagels, but as I mentioned, it's completely up to you, whatever size you want to make them. Just make sure that the centers, you leave enough space, because when they bake, they will start to unite together and there won't be any space in the middle, which doesn't matter. They're still very delicious, but I just find that if you make a larger space, it will be better after baking and definitely have that bagel look. So that's up to you as well. Now what I have here is an egg wash. So just 1 egg mixed with 1 teaspoon of milk, but there are options, of course. You can just brush the tops of your bagels with some water and then use whatever topping you like, sesame, poppy seed, cinnamon sugar. You can use whatever you like and make them however you prefer to eat them. And today I'm going to be using everything bagel seasoning. and I'm going to be using some cinnamon sugar spice or seasoning, whatever you want to call it as well. So I'm going to make some of each, and you can also make them plain as well and don't add any toppings. Completely up to you. So for now, I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I am going to brush my bagels with some egg wash, top them with my seasonings, and then I will meet you right back here as soon as they are done. Now, they usually bake around 25 minutes, but you'll notice they become a nice golden brown. Now I toasted my bagels so I can place some melted butter on top. These bagels are amazing. They're chewy, just like the texture of a bagel should be. They have a crunch on the outside. They are soft on the inside. They're amazing, easy to make, and I really hope you guys give this one a try. And that's about it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.